This isn't even like a rock thing, this is like a nest. How many anomalies are on this island?
The island is famously named after Colonel Caleb Edwards for his glorious and triumphant slaughtering of countless families during one of the great ethnic cleansings of the 20th century. The forceful removal of an ignorant people to make space for destined holders is a time-honored tradition in our still young country. And you will be a part of that heritage, Alex. Do not resist.
Okay, that was creepy. You'll be part of the heritage, Alex. No, I don't want to be genocidal on people. That sounds awful. All right, 6 a.m. We're heading back down to the caves.
I don't want to say anything to Ren or Nona, but the truth of it is I'm not feeling too awesome right now. It's kind of getting worse, actually.
Just hang in there, Jonas, okay? I know you feel like a garbage snowman right now, but we're almost done.
Hey, what do you call a man who's short of time? Huh? Have you heard this one?
Is this a joke?
Yeah, it's a... What do you call a man that's short of time? Tim. You call him Tim.
I like it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not one of my finest.
I liked it. Short on time. The word time shortened. Tim.
It feels like wrong to see one of these when we're not in a time loop, right?
Yeah, it kind of does.
It's kind of spooky, right? The beds? Thinking they would have slept here while the rest of us burned?
Yeah, but do you think it would even have worked? Like, if Yugoslavia or whoever dropped an A-bomb on their heads, I don't know if this place would have held up.
No, I think it would have worked. There's enough tons of concrete here to keep them from mutinying out, I think.
Or so you think, and then they become the next generation of undead.
Wait, it's... Oh, damn, it's another radio wave lock thing.
I can solve this. I just have to pass by it. I hope I didn't skip it because I'm going too fast. I skipped it because I was going too fast. Son of a bitch. All right, we're going to slow our roll just a little tiny bit. Where are you? Got it.
Wait, before... Look, if something happens on the other side of this door, just don't be stupid. Cut and run, okay? If I turn into dead weight or start freaking out, just get to the boat. Do whatever you have to.
Jonas, we're all getting out of here. I mean, look, we're about to fix this in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. This is microwave popcorn of a problem.
I'm not asking, I'm telling.
Oh, shut up and help me. I'm not gonna leave you. This.
Look, dream a little dream, buddy. It's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna leave you. Now, let's just get this door open, do what we gotta, and get home.
Oh, no.
Wait. Okay, you know what? There's like the 10th time we've heard this song all night. There is something going on with... Like,
maybe you shouldn't walk towards
this
it.
Specific tune be all over the place?
Okay, if it'll make you feel better, we'll investigate the case of Jonas's mom's weird song before we save our lives.
Sounds perfect. It's like breaking or something. Can you fix it?
Yeah,
I mean,
you have to spin it.
It's so crazy to keep hearing. It sounds like it's her. Like a recording, or it's my mom. That's her voice in the static. You can hear that, right? I mean, I know you don't know what she sounded like, but...
I can kinda hear it.
Is it possible? Do you think it's possible? I mean, we've been like talking with ghosts the entire night. Do you think it's... like it could be, right? It's just... with everything that's happened, she could have come here.
It's possible. I mean, a lot's happened tonight in this general realm of craziness, so I'm not gonna rule it out.
God, she's like so close. Can you just try and tune in the signal? This tape player thing isn't even... I have no clue what's going on, but if you could just...
Sure, I can try, I guess.
Yeah, 'cause this... I don't know how to get this clearer or whatever.
This is risky as hell, but maybe,
just
maybe, we can help Jonas with his mommy
really
issues.
Get this to change, or... Mom, can you...
Is this it? It sounded like it was getting really close. See? Or maybe I'm just crazy. I usually wait for some kind of visual element to change. Fucking like a line exploding into existence from another dimension. Like this.
Mom? Whoa. Alex?
Jonas, wait! Oh no.
Well, we got Jonas teleported into a different dimension while we were fucking around with this. Ah, boy. Only one way to go. Jonas is gonna have to deal with whatever problem he has on his own. Maybe we'll find him in the cave. You know what? That's a good question. Where the hell are Ren and Nona? Didn't they go into the cave too? They couldn't have gotten past the door. It would have been open. They might have had the radio, but it would have been open already.
You know,
Jesus.
the truth is, we could have left whenever we wanted. We weren't prisoners of the cave.
What are you talking about? You could leave? What does that mean?
Us being here at all is a constant struggle. We've had our fingers dug into the cliff's edge, waiting
and trying to come back. Waiting and
screaming at anyone who give us so much as a glance.
I'm not sorry for you. You could have just ended at any time. I don't even know why you would.
Because it's scary, that's why. Have you ever stared into nothing and moved with it and felt a part in it? It's worse than when we were wilting into atoms.
worse than dying
the first time.
I can imagine it, okay? You think contemplating annihilation makes you special?
What you can imagine is a toddler's toy bag compared to facing real extinction. Don't speak to us of imagination. Whatever you think you can do, you can't. We're not going back.
We won't go back.
Yeah, we'll see about that, buddy.
Wait your turn.
I'm gonna open the shit out of this dimension. It would have to be one of the ones that we had beforehand. And we're gonna force you back down. So, they said that we have to transpose ourselves. Holy shit, this is scary. Transpose ourselves into the other dimension.
Why isn't this, like, connecting?
This might not be the right thing. I might have just had to, like, walk away, you know? See the man and the dog. Where am I? Oh, Jesus.
Where am I? This isn't... Ghosts? Is that you?
Oh, great, we're underwater again. This fucking place. Hey, there's the submarine! Oh god, it's gone!
You've come to close the hole.
Right, girl?
Well, you're gonna find out.
It's not that simple.
The horses have already left the barn.
Where am I?
Home. You're home. Soon, anyway. God, you're so spoiled.
You don't even know the cost of things. Closing the hole with your stupid toy.
We'll spare your friends from our bloom, sure. But we'll seal you up in here with us. You'll die with us, again and again.
You're just trying to scare me. That can't be the only way.
One last chance.
You don't have
To die.
You can leave, you know, through the gate you opened.
And we keep
the girl.
Clarissa. She'll be happier with us.
Ha! Fuck off.
Anyways.
What? No way. I'm not just gonna abandon Clarissa. Who do you think I am?
Who do you think we are? Do you think we wanted to be thrown away?
Like some faulty appliance? We won't let it end like that.
How can I fix it then? Just tell me how to fix it. I'm here. I'm in the past, for God's sake. I can't change this somehow?
No, you can't change. Before, you can't change anything.
Are you sure about that?
We can feel this binding. You have maybe just a few moments left. We feel terrible, we do, but you have to know why, that everyone chose to forget about us. Everyone just shuttered us away into a back closet of their thoughts.
Maggie remembered. She wanted to help you. It was all she did was try and figure out what had happened.
We've watched her in every timeline, watched her try and understand. Out of guilt, maybe.
I know there was a crewman on that submarine named Calvin, and to you, to all of you, they didn't forget, okay? They didn't throw you away.
Calvin. Was our name
Calvin? Calvin.
I almost remember.
My
Come on, guys. Be braver than this. This is a cowardly thing you're trying to do. Be better than that.
We Calvin Gilbert. It's hard to remember
Certain things. Our faces went a while ago, then our names.
Names. Our names. But our anger.
Our anger is, we're afraid, all we have left. It's kind of the last stitch.
That's not all you have. You know that's not all you have.
Scrap it.
Keep your nature. We'll keep ours.
Maggie has, will have this friend, and you sort of remind us of her.
Strange.
Girl. Odd-tempered.
Take care with the time you have left, child, and take notice of what you choose to.
What did they just do? Did they send us back a few hours to try and figure things out a little bit more? That would be convenient. Colonel GaLm. Hello? Where am I? What are we doing here? It says my name.
Jonas! Jonas, where are you? Okay, this is gonna be fine. Just work through it.
This person talking. He should break up with Clarissa. He should stay with
Tell
Clarissa.
Michael to stay with Clarissa. They like each other a lot. But Michael's dead. How could I even... Whoa, wait, what's happening?
I'm the mirror. I'm in the mirror now.
Hello? Are you... Look, is someone there? Jonas, if you're still there, this would be a great time to say something. When the time comes, let Jonas talk to his mom. His mom's dead. I know his mom's dead. What is... How is this possible? What's going on?
I can influence other people's games.
That
Give
could
them the
have gone
proper
better.
ideas of what they should do. Maybe they can do
Right.
better than me.
Time loop.
Michael should go out on his own. Michael should go to school. Don't influence Michael. God, I actually don't know.
Tell Michael he should go to school here. What does this matter? He's dead. He's not here.
I actually have no idea which one I should have done for Michael. I might have fucked up. Dead face. Think void. We don't have our radio anymore, so I guess now we're just sent back into our room. Maybe we can have one final set of conversations with Michael. Maybe Michael should stay at his school. You know, they'll send him away from us, and because of that, he won't drown.
Oh, hey, I didn't even know you were home. You're always so quiet. It's like living with a Little fairy tale mouse.
Wait, this is our house.
I'm not. I can't play Amnesia Spy Girl right now. Seriously, pretend to snap Ren's neck on your own time. I've been struggling with this stupid speech, the graduation thing. I don't want it to be just the usual blah blah we've come so far type stuff. It should have a point, right? It should bring you to your feet about something.
Graduation speech, is that what we're talking about?
Aw, man, you haven't been listening at all. It's okay, this is really boring. I'm guessing Mom probably told you about my scholarship to state, right? I don't really know how I feel about it. I mean, I feel it's not like it's a bad thing. It's a good thing, obviously.
What? That's great. Congratulations. I mean, that's awesome.
Thank you. Thanks. It's just, it seems like half the teachers are alumni, and actually, I'm about to be really arrogant and presumptuous and say mean things for no real reason other than I think I know better, so forget it. I've bored you enough. I'm boring me right now.
I'm listening. Come on. I'm not going to judge.
No, really. I'm talking out of my ass. It's fine. Listen, here's the... You can't tell Mom or Dad, but Clarissa and I are talking about just leaving. Getting an apartment somewhere and just doing our own thing,
What? No!
What? Mike, you're kidding me, right? I mean, I know you said you were going to commit or whatever, but isn't running off like you're in Badlands taking it a bit far?
Oh, come on. It's not that crazy. She's been really pushing for it, wanting to look for places, and I'm into the idea. I really am. I wouldn't feel right about it if I didn't have your, blessing first.
No,
So,
no.
can you just wave
You
your
should
hand
stay here,
over my
but this
head or
time you'll have
something and say
Clarissa.
I'm all right to do this?
Michael, you have a lot that you can do and a lot ahead of you, and I don't think tying yourself to your high school girlfriend in such a risky way is the smart play here.
It's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be the safe play. That's the whole thing of it. But I know what you're saying. Alex, just get good friends, okay? And when you're with those friends, just say yes to everything. And keep away from boys when you talk to them. It feels like you're performing. But also, stay away from girls who look you in the eye for too long. And match every beer with a water. And take classes outside of school.
Michael, what's this for? What are you doing?
This is a just-in-case package, okay? Just in case I'm not around. And I love you, and you're amazing, and that's it. So...
I love you too.
But soon, I shall be so I cannot remember any but the things that never happened.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, look who's finally awake.
What happened?
Finally, it's
Oh,
not
God.
like you've been up for much longer.
Michael, what's happening?
What's happening? Well, we carried you here.
We...
Well, Mikey did. He said you were heavier than you looked.
She doesn't? It's okay. You don't care. What's happening is that the tuning thing we did in the cave, it worked. The ghosts are gone. We're going home.
Or at least they've stopped trying to eat our souls.
But, okay, good to know, great, hooray, but how exactly is Michael here right now?
What do you mean?
Yeah, I've been here all night.
Yeah. Alex, are you feeling all right?
I cannot believe what I'm hearing. Michael drowned very tragically last year. I mean, Clarissa, come on, of all people, verify here.
I'm sorry, Alex, but I think you're just confused by, what are we calling them? Time loops?
Time loops.
Yeah, I mean, you saw lots of bad stuff.
Yeah, don't you remember? It's been you and me all night. We did the call to open the bomb shelter.
Did I, accidentally change the past here?
I don't know. Did you?
I don't really feel like anything's changed.
Well, if I did, it was worth seeing you again. Jesus, I mean, this is insane.
Well, anyways, before I forget, my heartfelt apologies to Jonas. Buddy, this was not what I meant when I said this would be a good time. Sorry about that. I mean, I invited the poor guy. He just moved here with his dad, and...
Yeah, we know. He picked you up in gym class so you could dunk the ball.
Stop telling
Wait, Ren, you brought Jonas? He's your friend?
Yeah, Man, you've really been affected by all this. I invited him because he's new in town, and whatever.
Yeah, and he turned out to be a cool guy, so what's the problem?
Thanks.
I mean, Alex, you're acting like...
Yeah, he's more than a cool guy. He was like...
He was like what?
Yeah, what do you mean?
He was like my stepbrother.
Really?
What are you even talking about right now?
No, I get it. I mean, it's like after a long plane ride, you bond with your seatmate.
Good analogy.
I can't believe everything that happened. I feel like we should tell everyone we know. go on a freaking book tour, but...
What? No, are you kidding? Well, we don't have evidence of ghosts, but we know there's a continuation, a sort of life after death. This is like the moon landing times a billion.
Yeah, but no one's gonna believe it, so...
Hey, is this your book?
Oh man, we're gonna be the best couple ever.
Okay, slow down.
I lost it on the way. I thought for sure some commuter would have just tossed it overboard.
Hey, that reminds me. What were we were talking about something stupid right before Alex woke up.
Prom?
Prom.
Yeah, Clarissa, what color's your dress gonna be so I know what corsage to get?
Purple, probably. Royal purple.
Are you going, Alex?
Wait, are people who already graduated allowed to take high schoolers?
Yes.
I guess. I mean, if I find a date, you know. I'm not gonna go stag. I have my dignity.
Ben Owens will ask you. Or rather, he's going to ask you unless I physically prevent him.
You can do better.
Come on, come with me and Nona. We'll go dress shopping. It'll be fun. It'll be like
I don't know what's going on. I got it, board, but we're,
none of us are
all right, let's
prostitutes
work
and
out.
There's no rich guy.
Be friends.
Sounds great. Yeah, I mean, I guess I should spiffy up once in my life.
Spiffy up, my lord. The way this girl talks, and she gets it from you.
I know she gets it from me, and I like it. The rest of you are the wrong ones.
All right, you know what? It's picture time.
Oh my god, come on.
Oh, come on,
Nona.
what? We earned this one.
Yeah, I guess we should. Tonight's been, noteworthy.
Noteworthy. That is a way to say it.
Yeah, I'd probably say it another way.
Let's actually move outside so we can get the light.
Sure.
But don't you want
Ren,
the really
what is that
dramatic
book,
shadows
anyway?
and light?
I don't know. I can hardly make heads or tails out of what the hell he's talking about half the time.
Here's good for the, just here.
Like, look.
Wait.
I'll just pick a random ass page.
Come on, Alec.
Like this, here. When I was younger, I could remember anything, whether it happened or not. But soon, I shall be so I cannot remember any, but the things that never happened.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, everyone.
Wait, didn't you...
Cheese.
Is that the ending? I hope that's not the ending. Wait, didn't you? Poof, gone.
Before we'd left, I told my mom I was spending the night at a friend's house. And when I got back, I didn't see any reason to change that story. And you know what? I still don't. The island did one good thing, forcing Ren and Nona together. Which is nice, because they're still together, actually, though they go to different schools now. Trying out the long-distance thing, I guess.
You and 70% of players brought Ren and Nona together. Yay!
Clarissa left to study English literature. She was thinking of dropping out, but is keeping at it for now. We talk sometimes. Rarely, but sometimes. And she's still seeing Michael. She provokes him, and he settles her, so it works, I guess.
You and 13% of players made up with Clarissa and preserved her relationship with Michael, rather than killing her off to
Since
ghosts.
Michael never left, we never had our going away thing at the lake, and so he never drowned. He stayed in town to get an engineering degree. He's content, but I think he's secretly planning to move to New York for Clarissa. I guess we'll see.
Holy shit, what did people get for this one? I kept Michael alive.
Jonas never remembered my version of things, though I held out hope for a while that he would. We still hang out all the time, though. He goes to school in town. I call him my other brother. Not to his face. Don't tell Mike.
You and 17% of players bonded with your new friend Jonas. Jesus, what was the origin? I'm like falling into the lower percentile
funny.
for so many of these things.
What happened on the island used to pop into my head every single day, and then every other day. And then a week went by, and I realized I hadn't thought about it at all. I guess that's... I don't know. It's good, I think. But anyways, well...
I'm taking
it
some time
matters.
off. I went to college here.
I decided to stay in town and go to college here. It's practically up the road, and I just wanted something familiar, I guess. But anyways... what time is it? Yeah, sorry, I gotta run or I'll miss the ferry. Ren's dragging me out to Edwards Island for that yearly beach party thing, and I have to pick up what's-his-name Jonas, too. I hope he's not weird or mean or something. Whatever. I'm sure it'll be fun. It's something to do, right?
What just happened? We just like time looped back. Shit just reversed. We just started talking about Jonas like we'd never met him before. So we got like sort of an ending, but not really at the same time. We don't know what's canon. Starring, oh hey, Ghost Alex in the Woods, Max, Ghost Alex Milner, Eat My Diction, Ghost Alex Adler, Eat My Diction. So these were the ones who popped up as the ghosts. I wonder who I'm gonna pop up as a ghost for. Maybe nobody. I mean, it seemed to be like Diction's on my friends list, and so I feel like that people on my friends list are gonna have it, but only 4 people on my Steam friends list actually own Oxenfree. Isn't that interesting? Wow. This is not like a super popular game, at least for like 200 plus people on my friends list. Well, that was a very interesting game. The ending felt kind of really abrupt. I actually wanted to deal with the ghosts just a little bit more. You know, really nail down exactly what they were and what they were going to do. But the ending, especially with the like distortion with our voice, kind of implies that the time loops and that we just kind of keep on going through that. But the fact that we were able to bring Michael over to the future either implies that we were dreaming at the end, or we successfully changed time in some kind of way, and maybe that was different than other things. I don't know. That's one of those ambiguous endings where we just have to kind of assume things, especially with other information that we might be able to get, or other endings. Like, what if we kill off Clarissa and we leave the island and allow the ghosts to just kind of never come back because they just went with Clarissa's body instead? What if there was a way to fail and just have things happen? Like, we could have used the radio inside of the extra dimension, but we kind of just kept on talking, so there could have been an ending where we sealed ourselves off in the dimension with the ghosts and just stayed with them. So I really wish I knew what the other endings were, but we got what we got. The game really picked up. At the beginning, it kind of fell a little bit off because we didn't know the characters, we didn't know how they were going to be. Clarissa was just really annoying. She never really picked up. They kicked her out of the story for like half the fucking game. Which they just never came back and worked out for her. We did allow her to stay with Michael because I'm not trying to be an asshole. She might have been mean a couple of times, but maybe our brother saw something and was happy, so I didn't want to ruin that. And we kept Michael alive, technically. I got a little bit confused as to what I should do because I got the story mixed up in my head a couple of times on how Michael died. I didn't remember that he went on a trip with us because he was leaving. I thought he went on a trip with us just because. And so I was going like back and forth. I'm like, oh, you should go. No, you should stay. You should go. You should stay. But having him stay meant he didn't go through the party, or he didn't have to have a going away party, so he didn't drown. And so we got that for us, and I'm happy about that. I think the only bad thing that happened for us in the ending that we got was we weren't really super cool with Ren anymore. At least that's what it felt like. Continue timeline? Can I like...
It used to be a military base. It used to be a ranching thing, then it was turned into an army thing, then it became a bird thing and a museum or whatever.
I wanted to see if I could like jump back to any point.
Henry Fonda stationed here, I think, for a bit. Unless he was Navy.
Who's Henry Fonda?
Around Christmas time, this little breakfast place used to sell these amazing polar bear sugar cookies. Man, those were good. And then one year they changed the formula or whatever and ruined it.
You know, the person picking us up looks different from the person dropping us off. Because the person dropping us off looked like this chick with long hair. Okay, we're going to the main menu. Oh, all of our shit reset because we went back to the past. This was a fun little game. I really wish that there was a little bit more with the ghosts, just because the ghosts were my favorite part of the game. But at the end, we were just kind of like, we nice talked them and they left. They were like, oh, okay, well, use your time wisely, bye. And that felt really anticlimactic after the entire game of being haunted. But I liked it. I liked it. I mean, there was no kind of failure state in the entire thing. It wasn't like very recently I played like Inside, and in that game you could very easily like, oh, I got devoured by a dog. We didn't have anything like that, so it was an experience. An experience that went well. I enjoyed talking with the characters. A lot of them were likable eventually or likable immediately. I liked Jonas and Ren immediately. Clarissa was okay eventually, and Nona, after she actually started to be back in the plot and started talking a bunch, I liked her too. And then Alex was just kind of, you know, she was an avatar for the main character, or for us rather, and so she was alright in a lot of instances as well. So I liked the story. I liked how this played out. And again, I guess the biggest thing for me is just I wish there was a tiny bit more. Maybe that's just ended up how I feel for most games I enjoyed. I wish there was just a little bit more. Just a little bit more so I could figure out what the fuck's going on with the ghosts. Have a real explanation about what's going on and why that happened to them. Like, it's implied that the reactor exploding is what launched them into another dimension because radiation and stuff like that. And so that would have been, I wanted to find out more about that. I wanted to find out what if there were other ghosts across the world. But we got what we got, and it was enjoyable. I liked it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this Let's Play with me. There's a lot of dialogue in this game, so I didn't really get a chance to talk terribly a lot, but that's fine too, because that means I got to experience the game a whole bunch. I think the only thing I didn't like in terms of the dialogue was there were a lot of times where you made the choice and like you cut off the person after you made the choice. They did a pretty good job for a lot of them where you wouldn't say your line until after the person was done talking, but for every like one of those, there were like 2 or 3 other instances where you would choose an option and you cut off the entire conversation between either that person or between 2 or 3 people, and that's just rude. That's just rude. I don't care if there's a ghost situation going on. I want to keep my conversation dialogue choices said at least after everyone's gotten to the pause of the conversation that allows me to talk. That's just kind of what I guess I'm used to in video games in general. I mean, we've had dialogue systems like that for a very, very long time. And it just felt like I was pressing space to skip people's conversations sometimes. I mean, like, legitimately, they would have like this whole fucking sentence, and now I'd choose my option and it would cut them off in the first 2 words out of like a 10 to 15 to 20 word sentence. And I'm like, oh, I guess I don't want to learn what they were gonna say. I mean, they weren't gonna say terribly a lot anyways. A lot of the characters didn't really say too much important stuff, but it was character building, and I love character building. I love getting stuff, although at the end, again, that was a really kind of ambiguous ending. I feel like I got a lot of the best endings of the game. You know, having having Clarissa stay alive with Michael, great, awesome. Nona and Ren get together, awesome. Jonas and I are best buds, awesome. That was a lot of really top of the line stuff, I feel. But I don't feel like we won because of the shit that they did in the credits. And the fact that when you start a whole new timeline, or you continue the timeline, the fucking world starts to flicker like, oh man, you're going through this shit all over again. Ooh. Well, either way, it was an enjoyable experience. Thanks for watching this Let's Play, guys. I will see you later.